Greetings from the dank basement. I am your wicked Uncle Squinty with another nasal snuff review.
Yeah, it is a really crappy, cloudy, rainy, muggy, hot, sticky, nasty August dog days of summer day here in southeast Minnesota. Otherwise, I would have happily done this review outside because this snuff is very fresh, very refreshing, very summery. I like this very much. Now, I have read reviews on the Wilsons of Sherrow Grant, Cairo, on Snuff House. A couple of them have said this smells like Morocco from Freiburg and Trier. It does not. It smells nothing like Morocco, at least to my nose. Your nose will vary. What we have here is a medium brown, medium ground, and I'm going to say it's probably a medium moisture snuff if you get it in a larger tin. In this small little sample tin, it's a bit dry and a bit powdery, not terribly easy to sniff because of that. But I wish I could tip this and show it to you. This is a 5-gram tin. I have less than 2 grams left, and I just opened this last night at 7 o'clock my time while I was on Skype with Mr. TC over there in England. And he loves it. He has a 25-gram tin, and he opened his up, and I opened mine up, and we snuffed together and evaluated this. Now, this is an SP, but the scent of bergamot is not noticeable in the nose. You smell it a little bit in the tin. But what you get in the nose is more of an orange forenote with a lemon back note, and I don't really smell the base tobacco at all until the citrus fades, which takes quite a while. Excuse me, I'm drooling because this is so good. I'm going to take a bump. Let's do this. Get rid of my little Hitler mustache there. There we go. Yeah, there's a little bit of a burn, as I get from a lot of SPs. It certainly clears my nose up, opens it up right away. And I am getting this wonderful, balanced citrusy with a little hint of something in the background. Maybe Tonkin. No, it's not Tonkin. But it is essentially a citrusy snuff with a little something extra in the background that I cannot identify. I am pleased to report that unlike many other Wilson snuffs, the scent in this one stays in your nose for quite a long time. The back drip is fairly copious, particularly if you do a lot of this. You're going to get some back drip, and the back drip is a little sour. It's not real pleasant, but it's not unpleasant either. It's just there, and you will notice it with this. I really like the scent, and as a matter of fact, as proof of that, I opened this little 5-gram tin early last night while I was on Skype with Mr. TC, and I have less than 2 grams of this left. So I've shot through a bunch of this, and I love it. I'm going to quickly buy a 25-gram tin, but I do have something that TC reports that is a little bit disturbing. One would expect that a concern as large as Wilson's of Sherrow, with its history and so on, would have very, very good process consistency. That is to say, if I buy a tin 1 year of a particular type of snuff and then buy a second tin a couple of years later, they should smell identically the same. And according to TC, they do not. He has had wonderful 25-gram tins of this, then on his next order has gotten a terrible 25-gram tin. And that's disturbing to hear. Now, I have not had that experience. This is my first try with this snuff. And I would like to believe that if I buy a 25-gram tub, or tin rather, it's going to be as good as this is, because this is truly marvelous. It is a serious 5 out of 5. But if I buy a 25-gram tin and it ends up being a 1 out of 5, I'm going to be very disappointed, not only in the snuff, but in Wilson's of Sherrow in general. I don't like to see that. Now, it has happened to me before with Wilson's, where a tin of a given type of snuff has been marvelous the first try, then I buy a second tin and it hasn't been so good. So that's not something I want to see from a snuff manufacturer, from a snuff mill. I would like to see it be consistent from batch to batch to batch. And if Colin or anyone else from Wilson's is watching this video, please contact me and explain to me why there should be a difference between batches of snuff. There shouldn't be, I don't think. And that was disturbing to hear from TC. Again, I haven't had that experience myself. We'll see when I do buy a 25-gram tin of this, which I'm going to do very soon because I love this. 5 out of 5, guys, on the Wilsons of Cairo, Grand Cairo. Something else I want to talk about, I did a Yappo video about this yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday. I got a wonderful little package from my friend Garrett. And Garrett sent me 6 different samples of the old mill artisan snuffs made here in the United States in Tennessee or Kentucky, I forget which. Gentleman's name is Daniel, and he has come up with some of the most unique snuffs I've ever sampled. For example, his butternut toast, which I did sample last night, is the first snuff I have ever had that has the scent of butter, but more particularly buttered toffee pecans. It is absolutely outstanding. So I'm very eager to review these for you, and I'm going to be doing that here in the coming days. We've got the Evangeline, we've got the Acadia, we have the Conundrum, we've got the Fleur de Café. So there's all kinds of delicious new snuffs that you and I will be exploring in the coming days. So please stay tuned. As always, thank you so much for pressing the like button, for subscribing, for recommending me to your snuff-taking friends or people who are interested in snuff-taking. I appreciate it more than you know. From the dank basement, because it's cloudy, rainy, muggy, hot, stinky, sticky, crappy outside, this is your wicked Uncle Squiddy. As always, thanks for watching.